Welcome to Positive Vibes with Sammy R. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for checking out my channel. If you're not already subscribed, make sure you subscribe. And if you like the video, make sure to like and share. Today I'm just having like an open discussion. But really what I really want to touch on is characteristics of a man. What I mean by that is like the code of honor, the code that all men should live by. And a lot of people do not live by. One of the first important things about being a real man to me, and these are things that I learned. Everybody has their own different opinions of what a real man should be. This is what I think a real man should be, and these are the things that we should be living by. Number one, when you're a man and you become a father, you become a protector. You protect all kids. Protect your wife by any means necessary, and protect your family by any means necessary. Which means you let nothing happen to them that doesn't happen to you first. That's the first thing about being a man. That a lot of people, that's why a lot of kids are messed up nowadays, that they grow up without men, because they grow up without a protector. And when you grow up without a protector, a lot of vulnerable things can happen to you when you grow up without someone that's not being a protector. I grew up without a protector, so I was vulnerable to a lot of things when I was growing up that I will speak on other videos and stuff like that. But that's one very important thing about a man, is to be a protector. Be there for your wife. Be there for your kids. Be there for your mother. And be there for your sisters. Just be there as a man, period, for females. Number two, to me, always is carry yourself with respect and dignity. You carry yourself the way you want to be looked at. What I mean by that is, if you walking around like you a clown, and you walking around like you're some type of jokester or something like that, not taking life seriously, don't expect anyone to take you seriously. If you don't take life seriously, no one's going to take you seriously. That's why me, nowadays, I carry myself with dignity, honor, and respect. For a long time when I was growing up, I wasn't carrying myself like that because I didn't feel like I deserved respect. I feel like I never earned respect. So now as a man, I feel like I deserve respect because that's what I give, and that's the way I carry myself. And that's the way I teach my son how to carry himself. Always with dignity and respect. You give your kids something to look at. You give your wife a reason to be proud that you're her husband. You give your kids a reason to be proud. Yo, that's my dad. You give a reason for your sisters to be proud. You know what? That's my brother. Your mother will be proud of you and be happy to say, that's my son. For many years, just to get a little personal, for many years, my mother couldn't say and be proud that that's my son, because of the things that I was doing in the street, the crimes that I was committing, and the lifestyle that I was living. So for many years, I never deserved or earned that title to be proud of. I never earned that. So now that I earned that, it makes me feel tremendously great. And I always urge everyone and every man and every teenager I come across, I talk to my son's friends a lot, and the most thing that I always try to get by them is carry yourself with respect, with dignity, and the rest will come to you. Another thing is being yourself. A lot of people mess up on life because they want to portray something that they really ain't. And when you're portraying something that you're not, that comes along with lies. And with lies come stories that you have to make up for people to believe those lies. Not only for people to believe them, but for you to believe them. As crazy as that sounds. So being yourself is very important. When you're being yourself, you live life a little less worry-free, because you don't have to worry about, oh my God, did I say this to this person? Did I say that to that person? No, you're being genuine and 100% to everybody around you, and you're giving everybody your true self, and that makes it just so much easier to live life. When you're living life trying to be something that you're not, fronting like you a gangster, acting like you a thug in the street, acting like you're acting like you're civilized when you're really a savage. Things like that. Acting like a savage when you're really civilized. whatever way you want to act. Being yourself is the number one thing, man. Being yourself is the number one thing. And if you have to be someone that you're not around certain people, then you shouldn't be around those people, because those people are not willing to accept you as a person. You as the great person that you are. Because you are a great person, and you're capable of doing anything that you want. But you can't do a lot of things when you have negativity around you and you have people that want you to be someone that you're not. You rather be around people that want to be genuinely around you. You know what? I want to be around Sammy because Sammy is always honest and being real and being himself. Not trying to act all tough and trying to act like somebody that he really isn't. Another thing that's very important about men is confrontation. What I mean by confrontation is a man should be able to confront at any given moment. And it's not about being a street guy. It's not about being a tough guy. It's about being a man and about being a protector, like I said earlier. If any harm comes between your family and you, or any harm comes around that, you got to be able to confront that. Because if you don't confront it in the beginning, it will turn into a cancer and it will kill you. Trouble is like a cancer. If you don't catch it in the beginning, it will take over your body and kill you. It will crumble you down. That's something that I learned. When I was growing up, I was scared of confrontation. I was scared of confrontation growing up because I had no one to have my back. I felt like I always needed somebody to have my back. And I didn't have that. So for many years, I was scared of confrontation. Oh, no one's going to take me seriously. That's because I didn't respect myself or took myself seriously. So how could you expect everybody else to take you seriously? But now that I've done growing up, for many years now, confrontation is a part of my life. If I feel something ain't right, I'm going to confront it there and let the person know. I'm going to confront the person there. I'm going to confront the situation there in a stern, firm way, like a classic man and a man is supposed to at all times. Your wife is supposed to feel secure and safe around you. Your kids are supposed to be secure and safe that their father is going to be there to handle any situation by any means necessary. You protect your family. You protect your family by any means. That's a very important part of being a man, is confrontation. Once you can't not be a man without confrontation. That's just impossible, because a man is supposed to be able to confront and protect the family and guide the family in the right way, in a stern way. Well, at least in this generation, you need a lot of stern love, and that's another reason, like I said in my other video, this generations grow up the way they did because they don't have that stern, firm love. A person that's going to be there straight up and do what he has to do to protect his family. That's the way it's supposed to be as a man. And also as a man, you're not supposed to be afraid to love. People think that love, they equate love with just a woman. Men have feelings as well. We just don't express them as well. We don't express them as much. We express them as much. I'm not telling you guys to go out there and tell everybody that you love them. No. But your immediate family, your wife, your queen, your goddess, your girl, your woman, whatever you want to call her, your old lady, whatever you want to call her, you're supposed to make sure that she showed that you are supposed to, as a man, you're supposed to comfort her, show her love, show her the attention and the appreciation that she deserves. And it works both ways too, because men also need that attention. But it's also good to give your wife the attention she deserves. Your kids, the attention they deserve, the love that they deserve. It doesn't make you less manly to give your daughter a hug, your daughter a kiss, tickle her around. You know what I mean? But she also knows that, oh, daddy's a great guy, but daddy don't play when it comes to certain stuff. It's supposed to be that boundary. It's supposed to be that, that boundary between friendship and being a father. And that's one thing about, about being a father and being a man coincide together. And before I let you guys go, I just wanted to have an open discussion about that. characteristics of a man and what defines a man. And if I miss anything, because I like to keep these videos around 10 minutes. I don't like to do too much. But if I miss anything, don't be afraid to put them on them comments. But those are the main things that I feel that a real man, a characteristics. That's what makes a real man. Those are the characteristics to me that make a real man, a real father, a real protector that's always there for his kids. Wanted to say I love y'all, and thank you for checking out this channel. I hope you liked. I hope you subscribed. This was just an open discussion / characteristics of a real classic man. Positive vibes with Sammy R. 1.